Hey folks, Pulse here, welcome back to another Poem Master video, and today we have, well tonight I guess, well it depends on where you live, at Reset we finally get the rerun for Zinnia Rayquaza that hasn't had a rerun in a very long time. So we're finally getting a rerun for Zinnia Rayquaza, and that's pretty cool. Well, the uncool part is, for some reason in this rerun, and this is very, very bad, they took away the 5 out of 5, 20 out of 20 for Zinnia and Rayquaza for some reason. Not good. Why? It's not like she's like overpowered or whatever, right? She's a good, solid, non-gridded unit, but like it's just there's just so much other like, you know, units you'd rather use over Zinnia Rayquaza, right? Like and that's like the big thing about Zinnia Rayquaza. It's that like she does really good damage. Again, for considering that she doesn't have an expanded sync grid, right? She does fantastic damage for a unit that doesn't have an expanded sync grid, and she's what, the second highest damaging legendary sync pair in the game, right after Palkia. Really good damage. However, the thing is, she's dragon type, and like all the other dragon types in the game are so powerful. Like Claire and Kingdra out damages Zinnia, right, Draco meter wise. Iris has outrage as well. Iris is much more sustainable. Lissia and Altaria is much more tanky, right? Sings with Cynthia, you know, Lance, more damage, all that stuff. It's just there's way too many other, you know, dragon type, you know, users that does make Zinnia seem like she's not as good. But again, in a vacuum, she's a relatively, you know, powerful. Like her damage is very high, right? But it's just like everything else, there's all that other stuff. Like it just turns into, why would you use Zinnia Rayquaza when there are all these other units that you could use instead, right? And like, you know, Iris and Claire, they're free as well. Obviously you need a bit more investment into those, but it's very much worth it. So that's like the big thing with Zinnia, unfortunately, right? But anyways, again, she's still pretty good. Again, in a vacuum, considering you don't have any of those, which everyone does. Well, not all those, just in terms of Iris and Claire, right? So yeah, here's her thing. She has both Draco meter and outrage, which in a perfect world where I would have infinite amounts of lucky cookies, I would have either clear-headed or dauntless on her, so she doesn't hit herself in confusion when using outrage, or lower her special attack if using Draco meter. Unfortunately, I do not have that many lucky cookies, and that means I do not have those lucky skills. So that's a slight issue, right? Her damage mainly comes from like the incredibly high BP of both Draco meter and outrage, right? And also the extra 30% huge damage boost from Weather Surge 3, which we're not going to use today because at this stage we do have to remove the shields, and then that means we just don't have a slot for another weather unit. I mean, I guess I could have run like Lyra instead, but if I'm running Lyra, I'm sacrificing obviously the big damage that we get from her sync move as well, right? So instead of that, we're just bringing Sabrina in here instead, and let's see how it goes. I gotta be honest with you guys, I haven't used Zinnia in a hot minute, so I'm slightly worried if we could even beat the stage or not. Again, this isn't, you know, an extremely hard stage, but Zinnia, just a bit worried. Alright, Stellar Imagination. The other really annoying thing about that is Stellar Imagination, that's -2 on both defense every time you use it. Right? Not the best trade-off. Alright, so hopefully we don't get destroyed here. That would be nice. Alright, +4 special attack over here. Gonna go down to +2 with Draco meter. Unfortunately, let's 6 sense that, bring it up to +5, and then we'll go ahead and use our sync move over there. Alright, 2.3k damage, nice again. Special attack down, not nice. Can I get a flinch in here, please? Oh, I got a flinch on Haxorus, that's nice. Haxorus is about to like close combat us. Definitely don't want to get hit by that. Alright, let's get that in. And let's throw up a Reflect. Really? Another crit shield? Right after I removed one? That's so lame. It's probably because it got flinched. And it can't use close combat, so it just goes ahead and uses like crit shield instead. Alright. Oh, by the way, I love... this sync move animation is really cool as well. Might be just because I like Rayquaza, and Rayquaza is really, really cool. So, I don't know. I like it a lot. Anyways. Reflect is up. Do we have enough for a Psybeam here? I guess I'll just waste that 6 cents so we get that countdown there. More Joker Meteor damage. You see that, like she does really, really good damage. It's just the issues that she has, right? It's not within of herself, right? Imagine if I had Dauntless. It's more of an issue of all the other Dragon type units in the game, unfortunately. Alright. Let's get this one last Draco Meteor in here, and then we'll have our sync move up again. Which is nice, as they do themselves as well, right? Move gauge regen. Oh, really nice move gauge regen. Kind of needed that. We were slightly in a bit of a bad situation there, for the most part. Alright, let's get our sync move up. Twister again. Ouch. Let's get this Reflect up here. Refresh that so we don't get hit too hard during this sync move, because we do have our defenses lowered by, 4 each, right? Alright, let's get that in. All that stuff. Sync move incoming. And hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully it's not too bad. You get a move gauge regen? No? Rip. Okay then. Hello. And... not bad, not bad. I mean, we do have Reflect up, right? Not the worst. Not the worst. I could live with that, I guess. Oh! I forgot! They set up Sandstorm! So we do get the Weather Surge 3 after all. I almost forgot about that Sandstorm thing. Alright, there we go. Very cool. Since we are critting every hit, the special attack downs from here on doesn't really matter. Since they'll get nullified by the crit that we keep on getting. Bulldoze, not good. Not good. Don't really want Rayquaza getting hit here. Right, all. I mean, we did tank that sync move relatively well, so hopefully it's not that bad. Alright, we do need a crit on our sync move, though, which again is not guaranteed. It's always not guaranteed. Alright. Always not guaranteed. Phrasing. Hey, you get some HP trade-off damage in there. Aggravation, Twister, all that. Alright. So have sync move up again. After the Draco Meteor. So hopefully this should be enough to finish. Maybe not. I mean, again, we do need that crit there. Or else it's, it's for nothing, right? Not for nothing, but we won't be doing too much damage there, unfortunately. Can we flinch that Haxorus so we don't get close combated? No, we cannot, but we almost took it out, though. Oh well, maybe Altaria might go down after this, which is not good. Unfortunately, we didn't get any, 6 cents MP refreshes, which would have been obviously very, very good. Alright, if only that Psybeam hit the Haxorus instead. Oh well. Let's get the Twister stuff in. Close combat, that might finish Altaria off there. Yep, and it does, which is fine, I guess. We don't really need Altaria anymore. Would have been nice if we had her, though. But oh well. Alright, oh, that's a one-shot. So that's nice, I guess. Go team. Alright. Psybeam in there. Should be enough to finish that off. And hopefully this Psybeam should be enough to finish the Haxorus off, so we could just Draco Meteor the next Pokemon that comes in. I can't remember what it was. Flygon was the third one. What was the second one again? Ooh, forgot to queue up a Psybeam here. Oh, Dragology, yes. The Poison Tail one, yeah. I mean, it did fine. We beat it, I guess. Obviously, again, the if you compare it with any other dragon damage dealer, right? The difference is quite stark. But in a vacuum, I mean, if you don't have anything else to use, if you don't, didn't invest that much into either, Clara Kingdra or what was the other one? Iris Haxus, right? You can still run her. She still does her job well for the most part. Oh, Palkia, that's another Dragon Striker I forgot to mention, right? Yeah, Palkia too. Although if we're actually counting dragon damage, because Palkia's main damage comes from Hydro Pump, because Hydro Pump gets the extra benefit of rain, right? If we're just counting dragon type damage, I'm pretty sure Rayquaza does more, if you compare them. But again, Rayquaza, you also do need the investment of, oh, should we give it a lucky skill, right? Dauntless or Clear Headed, all that stuff. So there's that, still that issue as well. So anyways, that's me this one, I guess. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know guys think in the comments down below. Like and enjoy this video, so we're on the channel for some more Promo Masters content. And yeah, she's coming back tonight. We'll see you guys in the next one.